Alice, I have thought about it. My mind is made up. Are we going or not?
Well, you're the head of the household, Geoffrey. It's your decision.
Right, we're not going.
I think we ought to, really.
Yeah. All right, then we'll go.
It's just that I don't like leaving my mother.
Will you make your bloody mind up? Do you want to go or not?
Well, it's only for one day and night. I think we ought to make the effort.
It's settled then. We're going.
I shouldn't be left alone at my age.
Oh, it's all right, Mother. You won't be on your own. You'll have our Billy to look after you.
We'll stop at home.
Oh, Geoffrey, we've got to go. What would all the relatives think? Your own brother-in-law's funeral and you couldn't be bothered turning up.
It's her bloody funeral I'm worrying about. Left in charge with our Billy, I'd sooner leave her with a bloody gorilla.
It isn't as if we're going to the ends of the earth. It's only to Welwyn Garden City. I mean, you can always ring up and find out how they're getting on.
Yes, and I can just see what'll happen and all. Oh, hello, Mr. Fisher. I'm glad you rang. This is the Chief Fire Brigade officer speaking. Your bloody house has just burnt down.
He doesn't use matches now. He doesn't play with them either, Geoffrey. You seem to forget he's growing up all the time. He's practically an adult now.
And another thing, who's going to get her meals for her? You can't rely on him. He'll bloody poison her.
Oh, stop making difficulties, Geoffrey. He can fetch her in some fish and chips.
I don't tell him. I don't like plaice and I don't like cod. And if he fetches me plaice, I'll chuck it at him.
You'll have what you give him, Mother. And for breakfast, he can boil her an egg.
Boil her an egg, he couldn't boil a bloody kettle.
Well, you'll just have to learn, won't he? You'll have to put it to him fair and square that we're leaving him in charge and he's got to show some sense of responsibility. What's that noise?
What bloody noise?
Grunting noise. Geoffrey, we're not going.
What the thump do you think you're playing at?
Oh, hello, Dad. I just lost a shirt button.
I've lost your bloody marbles, more like. Come in here, you want it. Let's have you down there.
Now then, Billy, you know that your poor Uncle Herbert's passed away, don't you?
I was aware of that, Mother. It leaves me with a great sense of loss. We shall not see his like again.
What are you bloody talking about? You never even met him.
I followed his career with interest, Father. He was perhaps one of the greatest doctors of our time.
Look, you see, he's told that story so often he believes it is bloody self. He was a pork butcher, if you want to know.
Well, whatever he was, he's been taken from us. Now, your father and I have to go to the funeral. It's at Welwyn Garden City, so we shall be away overnight.
I shall be with you in spirit.
And I shall be with you in bloody spirit in a minute, you cheeky young twat. You listen to what your mother is telling you.
So we're depending on you to look after your grandmother, Billy. Now, can I trust you to behave yourself and show just that bit of sense?
Mother, you can trust me implicitly.
Look, Alice, he's thinking again. Do you know what he reminds me of when he looks like that? A bloody visitor from outer space.
Geoffrey, he can manage without us for one night. And he can't get into much trouble with Mr. Shadrach to keep an eye on him.
Is there anything wrong, Mr. Shadrach?
Not at the moment, Fisher, not at the moment. It's what might go wrong while I'm away that's worrying me.
While you're away, Mr. Shadrach?
I'll put my cards on the table. I've been invited to a function down in Peterborough.
Well, that'll be nice for you.
Yes, a very important function. The Funeral Furnishers' annual ball. The only trouble is I shall be away overnight.
Well, that's all right, Mr. Shadrach.
Yes, but is it all right, Fisher? Can I trust you to keep the office ticking over while I'm away?
Mr. Shadrach, you can trust me implicitly.
You come on, woman, we'll miss that bloody train.
We've got plenty of time. Stop mithering. Where's our Billy?
I know where he isn't, and that's at work. Hey, do you know it is 9:30?
Just leaving, Dad. Well, I'll see you both tomorrow then. Have a good time.
Billy, we're going to a funeral. You don't have good times at funerals.
And listen, you're not having a good time either. You come straight home from work and you stop in with your grandma.
And think on, Mother, don't you get up them stairs on your own.
And if I want to go...
If you want to go, you can pop next door to Dunroman. They got a downstairs toilet.
And you keep out of my desk and you keep out of our bedroom.
Don't you go near that gas stove, do you?
Every hour on the hour, you'll ring up your grandma and see if she's all right.
And every 2 hours you take one of these. And at 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock you take your medicine.
Don't go smoking any cigarettes.
And don't go eating too much butterscotch.
Don't leave the bloody lights on all
Don't
night.
trip over this hearthrug.
And don't give your grandma any cheek.
And don't take no lip from our Billy.
You do not, repeat, not go clod-hopping about in the chapel of rest. You keep out of the stockroom, you keep out of my private office. You do not tamper with my desk, you keep your paws out of the petty cash box. You leave the premises at 6 o'clock sharp, and you lock the door securely. Is that clear? I said, is that clear, Fisher?
Yes, yes, Mr. Shadrach.
If a bereaved party comes in, you make out the order in a clear hand, and for God's sake, try to look reverent.
Yes, Mr. Shadrach.
Oh, and most important, if Mr. Doubleday from the Twilight Home for Retired Gentlefolk comes in, I want him treated with the utmost courtesy.
Right here, Mr. Shadrach.
I'm quoting him a cut-price reduction for a block booking. It's money in the bank, Fisher, and I do not want it mucked up.
No, Mr. Shadrach.
Right. Well, I shall be back at noon tomorrow if he cares to make an appointment. In the meantime, Fisher, I strongly advise you to keep your nose clean.
Rightio, Mr. Shadrach. Will do. Have a good time.
Call Grandma, kid, and this time don't call her Clothiers. She might hear you. My name's Florence. That's where our folks had their honeymoon. They had their second honeymoon in Adelaide. Boy, does her brother have problems.
All right, all right. I can hear you.
Come on, Grandma, don't be all bloody day.
Oh, well, that's it then. She stumbled down the stairs.
Hello? Hello. Now, I know there's somebody there. Don't think I don't. Hello. It must be a murderer on the phone. They ring through to find out if you're in. Then they come round and murder you.
That's what it is. She has tumbled down the stairs. And she's tried to crawl to the phone to ring for an ambulance.
They've come in a motor. Oh, there's a key. They've got a Skellington key. They always have Skellington keys.
Come for you, Grandma.
Don't you come near me.
Hey, Grandma, it's me. It's Billy.
Oh, it's you. And about time. There's been a murderer on the phone. And he says he's coming round to slit my throat.
There's been no murder on the phone, Gran. That was just me ringing up to see if you were all right.
Of course I'm not all right with all these murderers ringing up. Can't be doing with it. Can't be doing with it.
Well, look, Grandma, I've got to go back to Shadrach and Duxbury's, so if you don't want to sit here by yourself, why don't you come back with me and sit in a nice warm office?
I don't want to go in any bus. It makes me badly.
Well, you don't have to go on the bus. I've got my own transport.
Who wants to be a millionaire
I don't.
and go to every swell affair? Who wants to ride behind the livery chauffeur?
A livery chauffeur? Do I want? No, sir. Who wants a fancy foreign car?
I don't.
Who wants to tire of caviar?
I don't. Who wants a marble swimming pool too?
I don't.
And I don't. 'cause all I want is you.
Right. Here we are then, Gran. Now, you have a nice sit down here while I go and get out of these clothes, right? Hey, and don't you touch nothing.
What's in this box?
Coffin handles.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Doubleday's the name. From the Twilight Home for Retired Gentlefolk.
You're not taking me away. I don't want to go now.
That's a pity, Mother, because we've just got 3 vacancies. Well, they can't live forever, can they? Is Mr. Shadrach in?
No, he's out. He's gone gallivanting.
Oh, that's a pity as well. I was hoping to do some business.
You don't want to go to him. You want to go to the co-op. They buried my husband, they did. And I were highly satisfied.
Oh, aye, they looked after you, did they?
6 motor cars they have. And if you do have 6 motor cars, they give you a free tea at the co-op.
Do they now?
Yes, and they're very good with the divvy. They give you a divvy and give you a shilling in the pound.
That's very interesting. Do you know I might take your advice?
Well, you tell him Mrs. Boothroyd sent you. I've had my name down for 15 years.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Mrs. Boothroyd.
Good morning.
Who's that, Grandma?
Oh, some fella that came into the wrong shop.
Well, are you feeling peckish? I thought we might go out for a bite of lunch.
I don't want to go to any cafes. I don't like cafes.
Well, we'll go to a coffee bar then.
I don't want any coffee. It gives me heartburn.
Well, where do you want to go?
You can take me to a public house.
Public house at your age? What would my mother say?
What she doesn't know, she won't grieve over. I've never been in a public house for 25 years.
You're going to regret this, Billy.
What is it they used to say? You're wasting valuable drinking time. Come on, look. Change the wallpaper.
I should expect they have, Grandma. I haven't been here since World War I. Hey, what are you having?
A rum and pep. Big one, not a little one.
A large rum and pep, please, and a lager.
Oh, and it's a different landlord, too. I've got jolly good thing. Because the last time I was here, he barred me for life.
Hey, get away with you.
You see this old mirror with a crack in it? Ask me who broke it.
Never did.
Yes, I was dancing on one of these tables. And do you know my shoe came off?
What were you dancing?
Oh, I can't remember now. It was all the rage at the time. Hey, I remember. The Black Bottom.
I'd have never have believed it. Hey, do you used to come in here a lot, then?
Every Saturday night without fail. And I used to go on to the wine lodge, and when I was chucked out of the wine lodge, I went to the Mucky Duck.
Who used to take you? My granddad?
Oh, no. He was a lifelong teetotaler. No, it was a sailor. He was a real gentleman, he was. And when he saw my glass was empty, he would say, Florence, have another drink.
Same again, please.
Big uns, not little uns.
Still bloody engaged.
Well, I told you, Geoffrey, she'll be talking to our Billy.
What, for half a bloody hour? He's never exchanged 2 bloody words with her before.
There's nothing we can do now, Geoffrey. Come on, you're keeping the cortege waiting.
No, after you.
Come on now, Billy. Get that down, you. Better than all the beer you've been drinking. It isn't so much gas.
Cheers.
Cheers. The first today. And when I finish this, I'm going on gin.
Gin. After 6 rum and peps?
Well, that's not to what I used to have. They knew how to drink in the old days.
I bet you were a right little tearaway when you were my age, eh, Gran?
I was.
I bet you used to have some nice times in the old days, though.
We did that. There used to be a music hall next door, and I used to go up in the private box with my sailor man.
Oh, I wish I'd have been to a music hall.
Aye, we had good turns, too. Little Titch,
Hey, Vesta Tilly,
Harry Champion.
George Roby.
Ah, George Roby. If you were the only boy in the world, and I were the only girl.
Nothing else would matter in this world today. We could go on loving in the same old way.
Let's be having the last orders, please, gentlemen. Last orders, please.
Bloody hell, it's 3 o'clock. Hey, have you taken your tablets?
Bugger the tablets. Give me 2 glasses of gin. Big ones, not little ones. And I'll pay for these out of my pension.
Thank you very much.
Do you know how, Billy? I've got to tell you, I'm having a right good time.
I'll tell you something, Grandma. So am I, so am I.
We want to go away more often, your mother and Dad. We'll have a good day out together.
There's no chance of that. They only go away for funerals.
Your great Aunt Maud, her that lives in Liverpool, she's not so well. Wait till she pops her clogs.
There you are, Mother, with my compliments. How do, Billy?
Oh, hello, Mr. Doubleday. Cheers.
Is this your grandpa? I thought it must be. You've done me a right favour today, Mrs. Boothroyd. I went to the co-op, as you suggested, and they've quoted me 25% less than Shadrach's rates.
He'll kill me.
Well, if he does, take my tip and get the co-op to pay. You can tell Shadrach they've got all my business from now on.
I think I need a large drink.
Time, gentlemen, please. Time, gentlemen. You're too late, lad.
Oh, no, you're not. We'll go on somewhere else. The Star and Garter, by the back door. They know me there.
Star and Garter? They pulled it down 30 years ago. I tell you what, though, if you do fancy a quick one, I happen to be a member of the Queen of Clubs.
Queen of Clubs, that's a strip joint. Hey, we are not taking you to no strip joints.
Go on with you. It's only bare buns. I've seen him with no clothes at all when he were a baby, and I used to bath him, bless him. Well, you can give me a nice glass of champagne.
Still no reply? Thank you very much, operator. 5:20 precisely. And for all you know, Fisher, I might have been a cremation order with 12 limousines.
It's us again. We've been chucked out of the Queen of Clubs.
Thank you. That was the engineer. They've just tested the line, and the bloody phone is definitely off the bloody hook.
Well, there you are. What did I tell you?
But never mind what you did tell me or what you didn't tell me. When's the next train back?
There isn't one. We've missed the last connection.
Well, what are we going to do then? Ring the bloody police or what?
Jeffrey, I keep telling you, if anything had gone wrong, he'd have rung us. Everything will be all right. You'll be watching television and she'll be in bed. She'll be dead to the world by now.
Since first I met you
on the village green.
Oh, love me, oh, love
dream
me, oh,
of is o'er.
love
When you were sweet, when you were sweet.
Oh, fancy me forget me key, eh?
You'd forget your head if it was loose.
Hey, Christ, what have I done with Shadrach's hearse?
You must have left it outside the public house.
Aye, well, it's just me up till it's still there tomorrow. Come on, eh? We'll go get that key, and then I am going to phone for a minicab.
Oh, you can't put me in a minicab. It makes me badly.
Well, we can't stay here all night, can we?
Why not?
Why not? Because, you know, you got a very good point there.
Here, You can give me a glass of that sherry for a nightcap.
Oh, no more,
Oh,
please.
yes, I could do with a good glass of that.
Now then, Gran. Compliments to Shadrach and Duxbury's. Hey, what are we going to do for blankets?
Blankets?
Here we go, hey. Hey, I've got him, Gran. There we are. How about this, then?
It's a long, long trail of
Winding into the land of my dreams, where the night is singing after the white moonbeams. There's a long, long trail winding into the land of my dreams, till the night where I'll be walking down that long, long trail with you.
Pay attention. You've both pleaded guilty on a drunken disorderly charge. And you, Florence Amelia Boothroyd, have wisely changed your plea to guilty on a charge of assaulting Police Constable Henderson. Is there anything you wish to say?
Just that we're very, very sorry and it won't happen again.
Is there anything known?
Well, against William Fisher, sir, nothing. Against Florence Amelia Boothroyd, on Armistice Night 1918, drunk and disorderly, fined 5 shillings. Christmas Eve 1921, drunk and disorderly, fined 10 shillings. Boat Race Night 1924, causing a fracas in Eckermann's Wine Lodge, fined 10 shillings. Empire Day 1930...
Yes. What's her most recent conviction?
DJ night, sir. Drunk and disorderly, fined £1.
Very well. Fined £3 on each charge.
That's the cost of living for you. Still, it was worth it. Every penny of it.
Oh, well, she hasn't fallen down the bloody stairs any road.
Mother! Mother! Where are you? Oh, thank goodness. Are you all right?
Of course I'm all right. Get out of my way. I'm playing snap.
I shall bloody throttle you. You left that bloody phone off the hook on purpose, didn't you?
Yes, that's right, Dad. Only somebody kept ringing up my grandma and making breathing noises down the phone.
Yes, and I bet I know who that was and all. Has he been tormenting you?
He's been as good as gold.
What did you get up to last night, the pair of you?
Well, we got some fish and chips in, then we watched television, then we went to bed.
He's lying.
We had haddock and sixpenneth. We watched international boxing and we went to bed at 9:30.
She's lying as well.
Geoffrey, that's my mother you're talking about.
I don't care whose bloody mother she is. She's lying, he's lying, they're both lying, but I can't bloody prove it.